In the month of December, when we're debunking many myths about sexual health. And on this particular episode, we're talking about frequency of sexual activity, whether there's a correlation with erectile dysfunctions. Many people ask how frequent should men have sexual activity. In fact, it is actually quite dependent on different culture and different societies. For example, in Malaysia, there's one study done called AP253, Asia Pacific Sexual Health and Overall Wellness Study, that actually demonstrated in Malaysia, below age of 40, men probably have sex about twice a week, and above 40 probably have sex once every 5 days. And that's considered perceived as normal in Malaysia. However, will frequent sexual activity above average actually induce sexual dysfunction such as erectile dysfunction? The answer is no. In fact, there are some studies done in Finland actually look at a few thousand men looking at how they actually have frequent sexual activity, whether it causes sexual dysfunction such as erectile dysfunction. In fact, they show that if men having sex less than once a week are actually twice as likely to have erectile dysfunction than men having sex at least once a week. So therefore, on that basis, although it's a small study, but it's a 5 years study to look at men in a small community in Finland. So will that be replicated in many societies? Actually, it's difficult to tell because men having sex more often are probably healthier and probably higher doses of protection from testosterone. So therefore, in order to protect yourself, you really need to stay healthy, higher dose of testosterone. Subsequently, having sexual activity as on a regular basis is a bonus, and you avoid yourself from getting problems with erectile dysfunction. For the following week, we're going to talk about whether somebody having erectile dysfunction is an early sign of poor health. So if you're worried about erectile dysfunction is an early sign of poor health, or you think that is completely fictional and has no truth in it, then you need to stay tuned for Putting Dr. G on the Spot next week.